Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and before I start this video I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my good friend Daniel. He's a very distant cousin. He's a big fan of Faith No More, so I'm going to send him this video, and he's been talking to me about them for a while now. He's a little younger and he's just getting into them, and he bought all their CDs and stuff, so I think he'll dig this video. So, excuse me, a couple people have dropped me a line on my old video or via Facebook. We saw your video about what you thought about the single motherfucker that Faith No More put out, and Superhero, you know, what did you think about the full album now that it's out? So I got the CD about a week and a half ago, I think. You know, with work and everything, I just haven't had a chance to really weigh in on it. But I did want to do a follow-up video, so here we go. I hate the song Motherfucker. The beat's cool, but I'm going to try and go down by song from what I recall. But I'm going to start with that. The beat's cool, but the song, the lyrics just sound very silly and very like juvenile to me. I can't get into it. I get sometimes that Mike Patton and Faith No More do like silly lyrics, you know, RV, and you know, every time I bend over my feet itch, I sweat a lot. I get it. I know there's jokes in their songs and lots of, you know, analogies and hidden meanings and stuff. The whole thing with the, you know, what is it, it's it, you know, you are what you do, it is it, you become what you do, you are your job, you know, I get it, the whole, like, Freud type stuff. I find it really interesting, and I like most of Mike Patton's lyrics, or Faith No More's lyrics, I should say, because I'm sure some of the other, you know, gentlemen in the band write the songs. That one is just bad. It's probably my least favorite Faith No More song ever, and I don't like, what's that one song, the Cowboy song, I think? That's better. It irks me. It actually bothers me when it's on. So that kind of sucks. As for the rest of the album, I like it. I don't love it. I don't think they will ever reach their pinnacle again of Angel Dust, of The Real Thing. Some people really love King for a Day and Album of the Year. I like those albums a lot too. Those are great. This is somewhere in a weird zone. It's more like King for a Day-ish, I guess, or Album of the Year, than it is Angel Dust and The Real Thing. The whole album is still, it's very slow. There seems to be a lot of build-up and like really cool riffs and really cool sounds, and then it just doesn't go. It just kind of stops and then starts again. And you're like, all right, you know, he has some screaming. There are a few songs where he yells and gets a little loud, but it's not to the extent I would have liked. I would have liked him to get louder, more screamier, maybe some more catchy vocals. There's one song I didn't like at first, but then it grew on me, and that was Sunny Side Up. Supposedly it's I think euphemism is the right word. It's a euphemism for having sex in the morning. You wake up, you roll over, your partner's there, something happens, and there's nothing like sunny side up eggs in the morning, or whatever the hell the lyrics are. That's a pretty catchy song, and that does pick up. It kind of starts slower and then goes, and I like that song. Initially I didn't love it. Soul Invictus is a good song. Superhero, which is one of the singles, is a good song. I really like the beat for Separation Anxiety, but again, it doesn't get too crazy. Cone of Shame is great. Rise of the Fall is good. Black Friday, Matador, the beat's interesting. It's okay. And From the Dead I really didn't like too much from what I remember, because it just didn't stand out to me. Comes in like one of those digipack CD cases, though I'm sure most people now get, you know, digital copies of things. The cover you've probably seen if you're a Faith No More fan. It's some kid in, I don't know, some old-fashioned weird Halloween outfit. The back is something similar, but the kid's crying, and on, I don't know if he's holding his hand up or he's on a phone. It looks like he's just holding his hand up, kind of whimpering. So that's kind of a funny picture. The inside has silhouettes of them as, I guess, priests. Some more creepy Halloween It's like those things on the internet that you've seen where it's like Halloween and, what was it, like the 20s or whatever, the 1910, and like the outfits were very creepy looking. Sort of reminds me of that. Those go around Facebook sometimes, those weird like memes or whatever the hell they are. Then it gets a little goofy in there. And there's the disc with the star again. It's not the Jewish star. It's the it's older than the Jewish star. I forget what it is. I think it has something to do with Egypt, but I remember looking it up a while ago. Anyhow, I love Angel Dust. I love The Real Thing. I really like King for a Day. I really like Album of the Year. Where would I put this? probably below King for a Day, but good. If I had to give it some kind of number, 6.5, maybe a 7. It definitely gets better as you listen to it. The more you listen to it, the more it catches on, and the more you kind of, like I was actually listening to beats in my head at work one day when the songs were over. So that's kind of cool. That it does stick with you a bit. You do want to go back and listen to it again. The problem is, it just, like I said, very slow. It doesn't really get out there, or there's no big track. It's not like I could say, like, wow, there's one track, or these two tracks are like really it. They're all kind of good to but nothing's like really standout. I do like the album. If you're a Faith No More fan and you started with like King for a Day and Album of the Year, you'll probably like it a lot. It sounds a lot like, not a lot, it sounds reminiscent of Tomahawk. So if you like Tomahawk's albums with Mike Patton, it's one of his side projects, who I've seen in concert. They were excellent when they did Mick Gas, I think it was their second album. It sounds something like that. So if you're going in expecting old-fashioned classic Faith No More from The Real Thing and Angel Dust, and those are your favorite albums, you'll probably be disappointed. If you're going in, you know, with other intentions, you'll probably like it. It's pretty good. I also saw Faith No More in concert in Williamsburg Waterfront in Brooklyn. It was good. The people were kind of annoying that were in the at the concert, so that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. But the you know, the show was good. So overall, still one of my favorite bands. Not one of my favorite albums by them, excuse me, but still good. And I'd say if you can get it on sale, pick it up. Or if you like that slow, melodic type of stuff that they do, you'll probably like it. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.